Okay, and here we're over with Mr. Sniffles here, who is due a dinner, actually overdue by a week, so he must be pretty hungry, huh? Yeah. Okay, well, let's not delay this any longer, right? Huh? We'll move this carefully. Easy there, Mr. Sniffles. So the camera can see you in action. I don't know if you can see it from there, but from my perspective, way over here, I see head movement, very, very slight head movement, but head movement nonetheless. A little more movement. Oh, good boy. Look at that. He certainly loves eating chicks. But don't we all, huh guys? Rhino vipers are just such fascinating animals. They're exceptionally agile swimmers and very, very shy, retiring deep forest snakes. Fresh imports are always heavily parasitized and need to have fecals run and then the appropriate treatment rendered. I've had this riverjack since he was just a little tyke. He's always been very shy and retiring and basically a very good, mild-mannered snake. But with all that nice glowy words that I'm putting forth, the riverjacks in captivity here in the U.S. Whoops. You know, folks, you see that? All I did was I went from a kneeling position to a standing position, and you know, he spazzed out and withdrew. That just shows you how shy and easy to startle these animals are. Now, that goes and adds to the point that these are very wild animals, very unpredictable, even though I've had this snake since a baby, 3 years. And, you know, he knows that, you know, I've never done anything to hurt him. I very seldom pick him up. I think I've only restrained him once, but he still jumps back out of the way, thinking that he's going to be attacked. Those sort of things can lead to misunderstandings, which keepers end up getting bit. And Rhino Viper has unfortunately chalked up a kill on on a private keeper in Ohio a few years ago. So, you know, these are not to be messed with. Very toxic venom, very huge fangs, as we can sort of see there maybe. Let me move the camera. It's okay. It's okay, bud. You're okay. Yeah, very big fangs. Ones that you definitely don't want going into your arm or your hand. Very shy snakes, rhino vipers. People say, well, gee, mine isn't doing so well. Well, these guys require, you know, virtually no disturbance. You can't have their cage in an area of the room where it's like Grand Central Station. They're very, very shy snakes. Now, another important thing about keeping rhino vipers is that they sort of prefer to be on the cool side. Now, the temperature reading on the far side of the cage, you know, it's actually pretty warm. During the day, it's about 80 degrees. Mr. Sniffles himself is 78 degrees. The ambient room temperature is 74 degrees, but over the night it'll cool down into the 60s. And they do prefer it cool and moist. There's no heat source at all, no heat panel, no heat rock, no heat anything other than what heat is generated by the fluorescent light during the day. When he's the lights are on during the day. Now I'm going to quickly go to a wider shot and tilt up a little bit. And you can see those two characters sitting at the window hoping that there's something to eat for them too. See, there's one, there's two. The third one is in the back. I'll go back down here and see if we can get him yawning so we can see his dentition. We're going to feed him another, and actually it's 7 o'clock and the lights in the different cages are going out. But I'm only feeding certain select beasts tonight because I've got chicks thawed. Spike particularly likes the chicks. The large bittis absolutely love the chicks. I'm hoping Darth Vader down there will decide to eat. Are you gonna yawn? Huh? Hmm? Yeah. Was that pretty tasty? Huh? Here. I'll give you your second one and we'll let you eat that one in peace by yourself. As I think I've said in other videos, oops, let's turn the lights back on. As I was saying in other videos, I said that I like to feed smaller meals more often. I think it's much better for the animals. So that's indeed what I do. I have these chicks. Oh, got some head shaking going on there. Okay, bud, you want this? Here you go. He's ready. Good boy. Now, if you remember from other feeding, the reason why they raise their front of their body up is to keep the prey items' legs off the ground so they can't possibly get traction. And with fangs as long and venom is as potent as these guys have, doesn't take long for the prey to succumb. Okay, let's not bother him and let's let him eat in peace. See you, bud. Enjoy your chick. There you go.